Dr. Roberts of University of Maryland Global Campus Healthcare Administration is a clear threat to healthcare administration, a clear danger. She would prefer to cause problems and to impact her students' health more or less those her students eventually handles. She does not give a damn, and she's been very clear in my case alone. I have chronic PTSD due to medical abuse. I'm actually studying to try and stop the abuse that I had from happening to somebody else. She is aware of my situation and the impacts and what PTSD is. Of course she is. In her position, she would have to be. Very basic. She does not give a damn that one of her instructors actually violated my rights, and it's been proven that the instructor violated my rights. She will prefer to have this instructor stay as my instructor. The instructor is purposely at this point trying to fail me. The instructor's name is Powell. She is a danger herself. She has no business whatsoever being an instructor in a setting like this. She literally emailed me that she was refusing to send me my grades through email while there was an ongoing IT or technical issue. The instructor is Tracy Powell. She has pretty much retaliated against me, and she keeps attacking and trying to cause problems. And it's quite ironic, and dare I say pathetic, that she dares to go on to the classroom and goes, critical thinking is important. Lady, maybe using some critical thinking skills your darn self. Maybe you should start there before trying to talk to your students about critical thinking, because you don't know what critical thinking is clearly, because you violated the law, you violated somebody's ADA rights. It was pretty damn clear that you violated it. You had the office, that the person that so-called handles this, call you up, email me, by the way, tell me that she agrees that it was a violation, call you up and tell you that it's a violation and that it's not acceptable. But you have the nerve to talk about all critical thinking techniques. Lady, figure out critical thinking your daggone self, because critical thinking would have had you think in a split second less, but it would make sure that you, if knowing it and understanding it, would have you figuring out that, hold on, maybe I don't need to send this email, maybe I shouldn't, because it's illegal. Because it's illegal to refuse to give somebody a grade because you think they're in a mental case. But by the way, I do have chronic PTSD. Yes, I've always have it. Yes, I will always have it. By the way, though, few hours before she sent that email, I was in a daggone good spot. Thank you for ruining that day for me. You are the most absurd, pathetic individual. And Dr. Roberts is insanity, pathetic, and black-hearted, sociopathic, and does not give a damn about her students, and is a clear and utter threat. and has no business whatsoever running any healthcare administration in this nation. Like, seriously, you are a dangerous, deadly threat to everybody. Because if you're sitting there and you're saying that this type of stuff is okay, and you're a person that's heading thousands of students, you are teaching these students that it is okay to act that way. Then you have an instructor who's particularly, after reporting, is grading and purposely trying to cause somebody to fail who speaks up against their absurd, unprofessional, and disgusting ways. And by the way, this is just the start of it. She is insanely not active, not appropriate. She does not communicate in the discussion. By the way, a discussion is to take place of an actual in-class discussion. So really being so strict on covering every little thing is a good way to not have a discussion. Because if you're covering every little thing, you finished it up. That's not the great idea. You should cover the topics in a pretty detailed way. Which, by the way, I did. I love how she goes, I use my personal life as examples of public health issues. I drive for a living. People not driving properly can lead to a public health issue because people will get hurt in accidents. You have that happen everywhere in the world, you'll have a problem. Landlords who basically want the building to flood is a public health problem. That leads to all kinds of health issues when you don't have a society like we do in our nation and many other developed nations have. When you don't have these wars, you turn that area into an undeveloped area, which results in health crisis and health emergencies. I love that the instructor just literally gave me less than 50, but sits there and starts. I can see you took a little time. Yeah, and then I didn't cover the two things. If you read through it, I did cover it. You are a grade 1B and black-hearted, sociopathic, psychotic, and do not give a damn about your students. You have no business teaching. You are a danger, and you should be a damn ashamed of yourself. Tracy Powell is a disgusting, black-hearted, heartless instructor who has no business being an instructor. Dr. Roberts is a freaking insanity, pathetic, disgusting, inner freak, black-hearted. Should literally is the lowest of the lowest, the heartless, most unconceivable human being, more or less a leader of a department that is out there trying to make a difference. That's supposed to be out there trying to teach students about healthcare administration, trying to make sure that that people can make a difference. They are both ugly and disgusting and have no business teaching. They pose a threat to society and to healthcare at large.